Hello, lovely sports viewers, and welcome to another edition of Sports Video on Fauzan Harun channel. Please, if this is your first time of joining me on the show, of sharing your company with me for that matter, please do well to touch the red subscribe button, hit the notification bell, like the program, give it a thumbs up, send in your comment, share the program. Most importantly, share the program for others to also benefit from the show. And in this show, obviously, as you can see from the screen behind me, we are going to look at Chelsea signs Ben Chillwell on a 5-year deal for a fee of £50 million. 50 million pounds sterling. Right, you heard me right. His signature and signing has been completed, and is now a bona fide Chelsea property for that matter. Hoping to begin the season with Chelsea for that matter after so many weeks of speculations and negotiations, and a deal has been reached between the two parties, the two sides, i.e. Chelsea and Leicester City, and Ben Chillwell has joined the Blue Army and is going to make our season one of the best in the upcoming season. And hopefully there are so many talking points going on in the sports media, the news outlet, as well as the so many platforms about how Chelsea possibly is going to line up next season. I will look at that in the later part of this video. And I will also stress and emphasize that an important issue is still yet to be sorted. Yes, it's yet to be sorted. And I mean the issue of our goalkeeping situation. Our goalkeeping situation, although I heard some tabloids talking about Eduardo, one goalkeeper, Eduard, and one Dean Henderson. That one I know him is in England, playing for the Sheffield United, the Manchester United lone goalkeeper, as well as Onana. Some even tabloids are quoting Onana, Andre Onana of Cameroon, the African keeper who plays his who plies his trade at Ajax, who is the goalkeeper of Ajax, shortstopper of Ajax. And still it's an important issue, and still I'm reminding the Chelsea hierarchy that they have to sort out that issue and position before we resume the season on the 14th of September against Brighton and Hove Albion. And also remember, even last season, despite when Chelsea win games, I do try and make sure that I itemize and elaborate on the errors and mistakes that we commit in games, irrespective of the fact that we won some of the games. But my intention of doing that was not to castigate the team for that matter, but rather to make the team the best, because we are facing competition from Liverpool and Manchester City. And believe you me, those teams are on another level. We have to work very hard to catch them. That is why I'm interested in the shortfalls and errors last season when we play matches. Hopefully, we have to work hard and blend the team with the arrival of Timo Werner, Abdul Hakim Ziyech, Ben Chillwell, as well as some other players who will be coming in. And Malang Sarr has been signed on a 5-year deal, the Nice defender, as a free agent. But yet still, my information as of now indicates that he's going to be shipped out alone to another club. And when I heard it, I wasn't that much impressed, because why will you be thinking of signing players who you are going to be doling out on loan? We are interested in building our first team for that matter, and other priorities should come second. But be that as it may, we have signed the signature of Malang Sarr, and all that I can say is I wish Malang Sarr all the best. Later on, I will display him on the screen. Those of you who have not had the opportunity to sight him for that matter. And already Thiago Silva has also passed medical before coming to studio. Reports have gathered is that Thiago Silva, the Paris Saint-Germain defender, has also passed medical to join Chelsea as a free agent, for that matter. And honestly, because of his age, I'm not that enthused and much happy about him coming to Chelsea. But all that, be that as it may, I wish him the best of luck. He's now part of the family, so we have to wish him the best of luck, because it depends on the strategy that Lampard is going to be deploying. Right, in games that we need 3 back, I think Thiago Silva, who has not got the legs to do the running for the team. We need energetic players to do the running for Chelsea, for that matter, as a matter of fact. And then also, so many tabloids, as I told you, are bringing up speculations as well as to the players that Chelsea are going to be signing next after those that we've already landed their signatures. And then, so possibly some tabloids, let me look at this possible formation and how Chelsea is going to possibly line up. Some tabloids have put Andrew Onana at the goalkeeping position, though I put question mark on that, because if anything at all, negotiations as well as the conclusion of the deal has not been carried out, and so question mark is there, though I'll still put him there. It's a possible lineup for Chelsea. Reece James at number 2 position, the right fullback position. We have Thiago Silva and Zuma in the middle. Ben Chillwell manning the left fullback position. And then N'Golo Kante, Kovacic, Kai Havertz. And I'm sorry for not mentioning Kai Havertz. A deal has also been agreed for Kai Havertz in the region of £80 million sterling plus add-ons, for that matter. All will make up to £90 million sterling, has been agreed with Bayer Leverkusen, for that matter, for Kai Havertz. So Kai Havertz is going to be in the middle. Up front, we have the 3 threatening, lightning pace running forwards. We have Abdul Hakim Ziyech, Timo Werner, as well as Pulisic possibly, or Olivier Giroud, because Lampard may want to play an arrowhead man up front so that he can divert attention off the runs of Hakim Ziyech and Timo Werner, for that matter. And so that's how some of the tabloids are quoting our lineup is going to shape out to be in the coming season, for that matter. And all that we want is the best for the team, and I still maintain that the critical area which needs to be addressed as soon as possible is our goalkeeping position. Let me go back to the screen to do some analysis before I end the show, for that matter. That's Ben Chillwell for you. Ben Chillwell in the Leicester jersey. He will very soon, he's now a blue army. He will give him the blue shirt. So that's Malang Sarr, the defender. Malang Sarr there for you, the French defender there for you. That's Malang Sarr. Those of you who have not had the opportunity to sight him. So we have Ben Chillwell there. Yeah, Ben Chillwell as usual. So this is the fantastic left fullback, and already Ashley Cole has approved the deal before a signature even was appended on the Chelsea contract sheet. And the player in his first interview said he's had so many memories of Chelsea, and some of the tabloids have even quoted him to be a Chelsea fan, and it wouldn't surprise me. I'm sure he's one of us. He's one of us, for that matter. And he said he's been following the club for so long. At the age of 12, he visited the Stamford Bridge several times, and then he also had fond memories. He had memories at Asliko gave him an enthusiastic advice before joining Chelsea, and also he had a chat with Frank Lampard before coming to Chelsea, and so Lampard explained to him the tactics that he's going to deploy, as well as where Ben Chillwell will fit in the coming season, for that matter. And so we wish Ben Chillwell the best of luck, as he's now a blue man, a blues, for that matter. And hopefully we might conclude some of the remaining deals before our first game on the 14th of September against Brighton and Hove Albion. Please, before I run out of the studio, if you haven't subscribed to the show, please do well to hit the subscribe button for me. Please do well to hit the subscribe button for me and hit the notification part, so the notification bell, so that whenever the program is uploaded in sports, you're going to be notified accordingly. Thank you very much for joining me on today's show. Hopefully we'll meet some other time. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are watching me across the globe. This is the Fauzan Haroon Sports Show. Hope to meet you some other time. Bye-bye. Cheers.